Soul position, RJD2 on the beats, plus myself, Blueprint Rhymes. Live and direct. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We breathe adrenaline, elevate organically. Life begins when the record spins and ends when blended into the next with scratches. RJ constructs the canvas, I find a color that matches. Outline the rhyme and increase the content. Blueprint the piece that completes the concept. Sequence the song steps to make it more complex. Soul positioning, soul possession of soul position. Hold your breath and listen while I resurrect these 26 letters. A lesson to beginners that tend to pale in comparison. You're not ill, and if you are, my notepad's full of medicine. Plus my freestyle is etc. Take 2 rounds and call me back with a new style and show me you're prepared for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We breathe adrenaline, elevate organically. My pen like a turntable arm moves mechanically. Even when the groove shifts or skips dramatically, I accurately etch out my well-defined fantasy. Across the skyline colored with sound, I move into position like a cumulus cloud. Acid rain slang still a part of my MO since my first demo. Known as soak instrumentals with brainstorms, capable of breaking the calm. Created by strange tongues that praise the norm. But while they make a living giving false testimony, I was in and blessed the ceremony with an exercise, an exorcism. First I ride the rhythm, then I spit a venomous open mic sermon for the tri-vermin that had a hard time learning how to properly prepare for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. Elevate organically, escaping out of milk crates where modern day tragedies are lost verse. Or crews you could have looped first, but refused to do the work when the whistle blew. So in a world dominated by the digital, the metronome I listen to beats inside of my chest and speeds up with the level of stress. It's built to last, but analog at best in just another measurement of time served. My lifeline swerve, kinda like a sine curve. Time blurs during my breakneck ascent to apex and then slows during my lows. Tone deaf soundman work my shows. The ass of my art form's always exposed, but I'm inspired by the front rows. They're the reason I'm prepared for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier.
goes your manners down to the bottom. There goes your manners willing to cooperate. Then it's hard to tell you kindly that ain't what I'm like. Ooh, guess I gotta find us a way out. One time too many, I said. It's a long way to look alike. That is what you say. Sister, slow down your tan, I'm gonna miss you a lot. There goes your IDs have been stolen. They wave their hands goodbye as you walk away. Then it's hard to tell who's kinder to look alike. Oh no, that ain't what I said. Oh no, that ain't what I said. Ooh, guess I gotta find us a way out. One time too many, I said. It's a long way to look alike. That is what you said.
The most important thing is to keep moving. That way they might never catch up to you. I'm gonna have to pack up and be on the move too pretty soon.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. You wanna come? We can be back this way in about a month.
He said, travel anywhere your life takes you.
Who is the clown? Who is the fool? Which one knows he is playing? And which one is last in the game?
This world ain't a wasteland, just tastes that way sometimes. Depends on the angle, on how you read your lines. For every brick we've stacked and come together to build is a sick little crack in this foundation still. Humans, I can't accept them, trying to understand what fuels them and their essence. I'm looking for some leverage, catch up, trying to catch me. Curse it, depress it, here to make you happy. Hey daddy, tell me why the clown is crying. Well son, he's got the task of cheering up the ill and dying. On top of that, everybody thinks he's insane. Can't fathom why he'd wanna ease their pain. Walking through this maze made of concrete walls. When you're not allowed to climb, there's no way to possibly fall. When your hands are restricted to hold nothing but self, how can you get a grip? How can you pick up what you dealt? The clown stays sad, the ground stays hard. With a couple pounds of migraine, a pocket full of scars, but the face stays painted on for everyone to gaze upon. Continuing the bad dream till he wakes up gone. One for war, help him if you always stood. Would for war, help him if you always stood. Would for war, help him if you always stood. Would for war, help him if you always stood. Do they see me? Do they know that I exist? I know they do. I can tell by the way they wave their fists. Weirdo, freak, words of endearment ring in my ears and cling onto my tears. My purpose on this earth was to brighten the sun ray at the circus or parade. House call on a birthday. A bag of balloons, I could build you a farm. Became worthless when they took away both my arms. Snake charms, magic tricks. The world is flat and the traffic is thick. Got my back to the wind as I watch the inhabitants. Every thought I come across is bigger than this planet is. I used to be a normal person, but I held a hunger to experience it firsthand. I wanted to turn every frown upside down. Somehow my feet separated from the ground. And the clown stays sad, the people stay lost. No, the people are sad. We lost the clown, but the face stays painted on. Everyone to gaze upon, and it'll stay that way until the break of dawn. So throw your hands in the air.
Hook up with me, man, at the rally.
wind across the rotten fruited plain. We travel like the blood that surrounds your brain. Atmosphere is landed, demanding that we raise the curve, expand the kingdom. All heads of the earth. Hey yo, once in a great while, one has the heart to approach us, but usually comes up close, he didn't know who it was. The name travels further than the face. He did not recognize the profile. Only saw an MC for him to waste. But no child, that ain't the case. Go find yourself a cause. I'll take advantage of your flaws and climb into your drawers. Now did it damage your jaws when it dropped and hit the pavement and shocked? That's why they keep me locked underneath the basement a lot, letting me out just to eat and shit. And every so often, just to keep me fit, they give me a new MC to rip to pieces. Grip the neck, releases out of the question. Maybe they'll let me out if I make a good impression. So please don't take it personal when I flush me through your veins. Consider yourself a big part of that great MC food chain and take your spot in the circle with pride. Reps die with dignity if you let them, and when they do, I respect them. Welcome the cure for your suffering. Tell them it's pure, no subtle hints of weak substances cutting it. I chuckle when an ego and pride collide with judgment. Add that to your buzz and the results is malfunction. No longer shall I listen to your babble. Too many coming off the deep end with a steady stream of shallow. I have no remorse for those that drop. Someday I'll drop. Until then I'ma stay on top of heads like a ball. Hey yo, we travel like the wind across the rotten fruited plain. We travel like the blood that surrounds your brain. Atmosphere is landed, demanding that we raise the curve, expand the kingdom. All heads of the earth. Hey yo, we travel like the wind across the rotten fruited plain. We travel like the blood that surrounds your brain. Atmosphere is landed, demanding that we raise the curve. So unravel your thoughts and come across.
girl. I know it's a bit embarrassing, but I just noticed some tan lines on your shirt.
See, I reckon you're about an 8 or a 9. maybe even 9.5 in 4 beers time. That blue top sharp top you've got on is nice. Bit too much fake tan, no, but yeah, you score high. But there's just one little thing that's really annoying me about you see. Yeah, like I said, you are really fit, but my gosh, don't you just know it?
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit, you're fit, but my gosh, don't you know it?
So when I looked at you standing there with your hoard, I was waiting in the queue looking at the board, wondering whether to have a burger or chips, or what the shrapnel in my back pocket could afford. When I noticed out the corner of my eye, looking toward my direction, your eyes locked on my course. I couldn't concentrate on what I wanted to order, which lost me my place in the queue I waited for. Yeah,
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit, you're fit, but my gosh, don't you know it?
Whoa!
Leave it out.
Are you smoking crack or
Mike,
something?
just leave it, just leave
We
it.
cannot have that behaviour in this establishment.
It's not worth it, Mike. Just leave
Don't
it.
touch me.
It's not worth
Don't
it.
touch me.
Leave it
Don't look, I'm alright. Don't touch me. For a while there I was thinking, yeah, but what if? Picturing myself pulling with bare white hot wit, snaring you as you were standing there opposite. Whether or not you knew it, I swear you didn't tick. And when that bloke in the white behind us like queuing was clocking onto you too, yeah, I had to admit that yeah, you are fit and yeah, I do want it, but I stopped sharking a minute to get chips and drinks.
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit, you're fit, but my gosh, don't you know
Now,
it?
I bashed my head hard earlier due to the brew, but I am digressing slightly, so I'll continue. I didn't want to bowl over all geezer and rude, not rude like good, but just rude like uncouth. You girls think you can just flirt and it comes to you. Well, let me tell you, see, yes, you are really rude. And rude as in good, I knew this as you stood and queued, but I just did not want to give the satisfaction to you.
I'm not trying to pull you, even though I would like to. I think you are really fit, you're fit, but my gosh, don't you know it?
And just as you started to make your big advance, with the milkshake and that little donut in hand, I was like, nah, I can't even know you look grand, but you look sharp there, smiling hard, suggesting and gleaming away with your hearty looking tan. But I admit the next bit was spanners my plan. You walked towards my path, but you just brushed right past and into the arms of that fucking white shirted man.
I'm not trying to...
Whoa. Oh boy.